Regulators and innovators in the Tanzanian market have gone through an innovation sprint dubbed FinDisrupt, a sprint that allows you to use insights to think about solutions that you could develop to meet the needs of the market. Through this, the innovators have come up with ideas of solutions they could develop for the market, and at the same time, regulators have come up with ideas of policies they could implement that could enhance innovation in the market. Today, we brought the regulators and the innovators into one room, and the conversation in this room is all about how can the regulators and innovators work together towards resolving societal problems. And we want to use these 2 days to think through how Tanzania could develop a robust financial sector innovation ecosystem.
We are all excited about this event, and we want you actually to use this opportunity and other opportunities that exist to really do better than what you can do today.
This session is trying to bring this connected thinking among regulators to realize how their regulatory designs affect the delivery of such a value to the low-income person or to an enterprise, and to design mechanisms of how to harmonize, how to bring together these different pieces of regulations so that they can talk to each other.
We addressed some of the gaps, especially we looked at the gaps at the regulatory part to see how the regulators, they are making their policies, which are sometimes policies does not match the innovative. Sometimes the prevailing laws does not encourage innovations. So most of the regulators, they have identified such gaps and they're now working on those to make sure that they accommodate the real needs of the market.
The innovations we're trying to do touch the lives of many people, which means the regulators have to be part of the construct. They have to actually understand why we are doing the things we do.
As we are trying to compete, there will always be innovation around the market. So as authorities, as regulators, we should not be blocking innovation, but we should rather make sure that we capacitate all our players in the market.
It's not been easy for us to get all regulators in one room, or even have that platform to have them sitting across the table, and they're not taking you as someone that they need to punish and tell you what to do and how to do. So it's more of what are my challenges, what are your views, and I also have the platform to express my views on what they think is a solution, challenge that, and together arrive at what works best for us and for them.
We need to move to a point where regulators are seen as mentors and collaborators.
The message here is that the regulator and the innovator, it's not a cat and mouse analogy. They're both working together. The regulators' doors, most of which I've seen today and I've spoken quite openly, they're quite open to receive innovators, to support their projects, and at the same time making sure they safeguard the rest of the market. But they understand the principle of innovation before regulation and not the other way around.
A key takeaway is we need to continue the conversation. Regulatory sandbox idea is a great one. Having a confined regulatory environment where fintechs are allowed to pilot their products and services, reach their first initial customers, test their product market fit without fear of being either shut down by a bank or shut down by regulators would be a great example.
I appreciate all the efforts that is done by FSDT in bringing up these initiatives. They have changed the thinking of the regulators, the thinking of the players in the market, and now I believe they've given confidence to fintechs. As a way forward, I believe it's high time now we should work together as a team, as a nation, to achieve the dream we have when it comes to financial inclusion and economic empowerment to our people.